Hey, LifePoint family and LifePoint friends. I know our lives have been really disrupted at this moment because of this coronavirus thing. And we've been disrupted at work. We've been disrupted at school. We've been disrupted definitely at church. And I know a lot of people in the church world are wondering, how in the world is the church going to come out on the other side of this? What's going to happen with the church? I want you to know I'm extremely optimistic, and I think the church is not just going to survive this. I think the church is going to thrive for a couple of reasons. Number one, Jesus owns the church. This is his church. And he proclaimed that the gates of hell will not stand. It will not prevail against his church. And so therefore, it's Jesus' church. He owns it. He holds it. It's his. And so therefore, we know that the church is not just going to survive. It's going to thrive. But we can also learn some lessons from church history. When we look back throughout the history of the church, some of the greatest growth moments in church history were when things like this were happening. We know in the second and third centuries, for instance, around 160s and the 250s, there was some major devastating epidemics that were ravaging communities. And it was in those moments that the church didn't shrink back. They served, they loved the community. And as a result of how they were engaging, they didn't lean back in these times. They attacked. They went in with compassion and love. And as a result of that, the word spread, the gospel spread, the church exploded. It was an amazing thing. And I really believe when we look back in church history, we see God do some amazing things. And I'm seeing that right now. I'm seeing and hearing stories about how Life Pointers are literally meeting needs, whether it's going and getting toilet paper and taking it to senior adults who can't get out, or whether it's providing food for kids who cannot eat because they don't have food at the house, and everything in between. That's being the church. You know, we can't really gather right now, but we are living sent, and we're seeing that. And Life Point, I am honored to be your pastor, and I'm so encouraged by what I'm hearing and seeing out of Life Pointers all over Middle Tennessee and all around the world, and Bangkok and in Brussels and all over the place. So Life Point, God bless you. Thank you for being the church. And you know, one of the verses that pop into my mind at this time in this moment is Psalm 122 verse 1. And it says, I was glad when they said to me, let us go into the house of the Lord. That verse resonates with me right now because I really want to go into the house of the Lord with my people, and I want to worship. And obviously we can't join together at this time. And when we're able to, that will be our theme verse. And we'll be glad, not just glad, but we'll dance and shout and sing, and it'll be a party. It'll be an amazing moment. Can you imagine? But until then, we still want to be faithful. We don't want to be unfaithful to the Lord in this time. We want to worship him. We want to declare his goodness. We want to sing praises to him. We want to listen to his word. And we're blessed in this day and time to be able to do that online. And so we encourage you to join us on Sundays at 9 and 10:30. That's when we're on live. We have campus pastors that are at that moment. We have online pastors basically that are interacting with you. And so we would love for you to join at 9 or at 10:30. I encourage you to do it in one of those regularly scheduled moments, because this is not going to be but a moment. When we come through this, I want you to be on schedule. So keep 9 and 10:30 if you can. If for some reason you can't, do it when you can. It'll be on demand, okay? And so, but we want you to join with us. You know, they've limited us to groups now. We were going to encourage you to get together in homes, but they've limited our groups at around 10 people. And so if you are elderly, or if you are, you know, you've got a suppressed immune system in some way, you're one of those at-risk segments of our population, please stay home and worship with your family only. If you are not in one of those at-risk segments, we would encourage you to worship at home with your family, or if you want to do it with one couple or something, that's up to your discretion. But however you do that, just be committed to doing it, all right? And so we are excited about what God is doing. We're excited to be able to provide this opportunity to worship with you together. We ask that when you do it, here's what I'd like for you to do. I want to encourage you to take pictures somehow, post it online, and tag LifePoint. I can't see you in person, but I still want to see you. And I still want to rejoice over the fact that you're worshiping. So do that for us. Flood Facebook, flood Instagram, your social media with worshiping online at LifePoint. And so do that. We want to see you, and that's a way we can participate with you another way. So God bless you. I look forward to worshiping with you on Sunday. Let's not let anything allow us or cause us to be unfaithful in this time. Let's be faithful in our worship. Let's be faithful in our giving. Let's be faithful in our service. Can't wait to worship with you, LifePoint. Maybe not together, but in person, but together online. Love you. God bless you. See you Sunday.